Welcome to the Course Creator's Edge. This is episode 1 of Thursday's The Master Way. This show is for course creators in the creator economy who care deeply about quality, integrity, and learner success. Hi, I'm Michelle, and I've spent decades helping others turn knowledge into impact without the hype, the shortcuts, or the terrible 10% success rate the industry keeps settling for. If you're ready to build real results, empower your learners, and create courses that actually change lives, well, you're in the right place here. Let's get to work. The Master's Way. Today, we're discussing the topic that has been circling social media of late. Are courses dead, or are we finally raising the standard? You may have seen the videos. Influencers, creators, even major voices in this space declaring that the digital creator economy courses are dead. That's a strong statement, and it raises an important question. Is that actually true, or is it something else? Welcome to the Course Creator's Edge. This is our Thursday segment, The Master's Way. Today we're going to slow this conversation down and take a clear, honest look at what is really happening with courses as a business product, how we got here, and what this moment is asking of us as course creators. So let's look at this in segments. Let's name here in segment 1 what's really being said. When someone says courses are dead, what are they actually observing? Well, they're seeing lower conversion rates, more skepticism among buyers, increased refund requests, audiences that are tired, overwhelmed, and cautious. And yes, those signals are real. But here's the distinction. Those are not signals that learning is dead. They are signals that trust has been strained, and in many cases, broken. So that leads us to segment 2. How did we get here? Let's be honest and fair. Over the past decade, the barrier to entry for creating and selling a course dropped dramatically. That brought incredible opportunity, but it also brought inconsistent quality, unclear learning outcomes, over-promising in marketing, under-delivering in experience, and courses became content collections. They became personality-driven products, or let's just say this plainly, information packaged for sale, represented as a course, but that quick fix design in a weekend makes 6 figures in 6 weeks. For those of us that have been in professional education, we know that is not how people learn. Now, without always being designed for learning, over time, the market responded, not with words at first, but with behavior. People stopped buying as quickly. They started asking more questions. They kind of figured out what this gig of course creation was about. So they started hesitating. Now that's not rejection. That is discernment. That leads us now to segment 3. Are there aspects of course creation in this creator digital economy that should fade away? Well, yes. And saying that is not negative. It's necessary. What should fade away? Well, courses that promise transformation without structure. Even using that term transformation is a pretty bold claim. Can you really back that up? If fewer than 10%, that's like a 90% failure rate, are getting our courses already, using a term transformation might be fun for marketing, but is it really correct, ethical? Can you really do that? So these promises of transformation are pretty grandiose, especially when there's not evidence-based structure behind it. Then courses that teach beyond the creator's level of experience, those fail. The courses that should fade away are those that rely on hype instead of clarity. And those courses that are just AI generated, as the Kajabi CEOs define these as more slop. We do not need anybody spitting out AI generated courses. And courses that overwhelm learners without progression, or courses that leave people feeling, I bought it, but I didn't actually learn it. Now, those types of models, yep, those should fade. They should just go away because they do not serve learners well. And when something doesn't serve well, it doesn't sustain. It's not a good business model. Now, segment 4 is then what are the critical distinctions most people are missing? Well, here's what I want to offer you today, and this is important. Not all courses are the same. In fact, what we've been calling courses actually contains multiple different types of products. Some are content, some are coaching, some are community, some are tools, and some are something entirely different. They are structured, they are intentional, they are ethically designed learning experiences. And those courses, they deserve some distinction, and those are the ones that should not fade away. They deserve a different name. So here at the Course Creation Lab, we've done just that to help quality stand out. So that leads me to segment 5 of introducing a clearer path forward. In our work here, we use the term professional learning products, not as a rebrand for marketing. We don't need more of that, but as a distinction in practice. A professional learning product is designed to build real knowledge, skill, and capability, follow a logical progression, respect the learner's level, and carry a duty of care in the products that we're designing and delivering. Now, it's not just something you consume. It is something you learn through, and that difference matters. So segment 6 then is what this means for you as a course creator. So where does this leave you in this wild economy of the creator economy and course creation? Well, you're not behind, you're not irrelevant, but you're at a decision point. You can continue to create content-based courses, personality-driven offers, individual frameworks, or trend-based products. And there is a place for those. Perhaps not as lucrative as they once were, but still a viable business product. Or you can step into a different lane, one that says, if I am going to create and deliver quality professional learning products, I will do so with intention, clarity, and responsibility. That means such things as defining outcomes that are measurable and measuring those outcomes. It means structuring progression. It means aligning your level of expertise. And through it all, being honest about what your product actually can and cannot do. Being careful not to mix marketing inside of learning. This is not about perfection. It's about integrity. Segment 7 then is that this is the opportunity in this moment. Here's the part that should encourage you. When trust decreases in a market, the value of trustworthy work increases. This isn't the end of courses. This is the end of unexamined course design and delivery, and the beginning of something stronger, more defined, more respected, more sustainable. And this is what we call here in segment 8 of the Course Creation Lab is leading business next. If you've been listening for a while, you've heard me use this phrase, business next. This is what it looks like. Not louder marketing, not faster launches, but better course products, clearer thinking, stronger foundations, and a real true willingness to say, we can do this better, because we can. So, our course is dead? No. But something is changing, and that change is asking us, as creators, as educators, as professionals, to decide, are we here just to sell content, or are we here to support learning? That answer will shape everything that follows. And as always, thank you for joining me with the Course Creator's Edge. Join me for Strategic Monday and the Master's Way Thursday each week. If today's episode gave you a new insight, a moment of clarity, or just reminded you why you care about quality, don't forget to grab your Try It and Apply It guide for this week. You'll find those practical next steps and some reflection questions and tools to take what you heard and turn it into real progress. Head to the link below to check out the Try It and Apply It guide to this episode, one of the Master's Way. You'll also find a copy of today's show notes there. And remember, influencing the thinking, attitudes, beliefs, behavior, and knowledge and skill of others is a big deal. It's a sacred promise. So until next time, keep boldly building quality, teaching with heart, and creating the kind of learning the world really needs. Because as Jay Cron and Kenny at Kajabi both said, the world does not need more slop. Until next time, take what you found here and try it, then apply it to your success and the success. I can say success, I know it. To your success and the success of those you serve. Thank you.